I'm Paul Eisenberg. I'm the assistant night editor at the Times, and today I want to show you how to make grilled pizza. It's very easy and fun and delicious, and what's great about it is it's customizable. You can make whatever anyone likes right here on the grill. Serve it to them on the patio. It's a perfect summertime dish. Alright, first I'm going to start out, I'm going to make two different kinds of pizzas. I'm going to start out with a traditional pizza with some pepperoni and some onions, and again, these are customizable. Anything you order at the pizza place you can put on your grilled pizza too. And the second one is more of kind of a fancier version. It's the caprese pizza. It's going to be a basil, tomato, and fresh mozzarella pizza with a little bit of balsamic glaze, which adds a nice touch. It almost looks like chocolate syrup, but tastes better on pizza. So as soon as our coals are ready to go, we'll get started. Actually, instead of pepperoni, which I've found the commercially available pepperoni, unless you have a close by Italian deli, by all means get good pepperoni. I figured I'd try some what's called uncured hot Italian salami. So let's give it a taste and see if it's going to work. I think that'll do just fine. If you're in a rush, by all means get the pre-shredded mozzarella. But if you have the time, always shred your own. There's none of the cornstarch or other material that they use to keep it from sticking together. Freshly shredded is the way to go if you have the time. Here we go. I'm going to place the coals just on one side of the grill. I'm using a mixture of charcoal briquettes and wood charcoal. And either one will work just fine. I like a mixture because one burns hotter, the wood charcoal burns a little hotter, and the briquettes last longer. So by mixing them up, I kind of get the best of both worlds. I have a dedicated set of tongs here just for adjusting coals, because you definitely want to keep it on one side. We're going to actually cook over the side where there's no coals. Otherwise, we'd burn it up. You can buy some apple wood, would be fine. Hickory has a nice smell to it. Really, it's an individual taste. All right, for our first pizza, what I'm going to use is just the regular pita bread. I found you could make your own crust, but that adds an extra step. And this is actually has a nice sturdy consistency, and it holds up to the heat of the grill really well. So we'll use pita bread for this one. This is going to be the traditional pizza. And the way I'm going to start is brush a little bit of olive oil on both sides. And that gives us a nice crisp crust. And it helps protect the bread too from drying out too much. Alright, you choose your side that you want. I like the flat side for the top. So we're going to put that face down just for a few seconds. Got my spatula handy. I'm just trying to crisp it up a little bit. See those nice marks we get on there? Thin layer of sauce. And again, if you're not comfortable doing this on the grill, you can always pull it off and assemble and then put it back on. And I found this is a time saver. So we do that, and we do a light layer of cheese. Another note about the sauce, I am using just a jarred sauce. You can certainly make your own. Take a can of Italian tomatoes and some basil, a little salt, maybe a touch of sugar. Throw it in a blender or a food processor, and you've got pizza sauce. And you can add whatever you like. Pre-cooked meat. You never want to put raw sausage on a grilled pizza. You're not going to be cooking it long enough for a raw meat to cook. So as long as you use a ham, pepperoni, cooked sausage, you'll be fine. Again, do not overdo the cheese. You're going to be tempted to put a lot of cheese on there, because cheese is awesome. It's one of the greatest foods ever. But too much of a good thing is still too much. So just a light layer below and above the meat, or whatever ingredients you're using, and then vegetables on top. Okay, so I'm doing some onions. These are Vidalias are in season. So some shredded Parmesan. This is actually Italian seasoning I got. I'm going to cover this up. Make sure the holes on your grill are pointed over the pizza, over the cooler side of the grill. That way the heat and the smoke kind of gets shifted over to this side and cooks the pizza. Now we're going to give that about 5 minutes. In about 5 minutes we should have a delicious grilled pizza. Alright, there we go. There we have it. That thing off. On a plate, we're going to let it sit for about 3 minutes. Just to let everything firm up. It's a handsome looking pizza. Excellent. You know, pizza's got to be one of mankind's greatest creations ever. When you put it on the grill, you have a little nice smoky flavor. Makes it even better. There really is nothing like fresh basil on a pizza. For this one, we're going to do some fresh mozzarella. These are called pearl size. You can do pearl size or cherry size. I've done both, or even the log size. You can cut it up into little slices. But go for the fresh for this type of pizza because it really makes a difference. On this pizza, we're going to go with what's called naan. They have it at my grocery store. It's an ancient flatbread. You'll find it in Indian restaurants. And you know, when people argue whether pizza is from Italy or if it's an American food, I would say that it dates back before Italy, before America. This goes back to the ancient Mediterranean when people were putting stuff on ancient flatbread. So that's what we're going for with this one. We're going for a simple taste, yet delicious. It's on the crinkly side. You don't want it to drip too much into the fire, you'll cause it to flame up. So and while that's one side is cooking, you'll notice the flames have died down some. We'll get the other side. This one, no sauce is involved. We're just going to do tomatoes, basil, and olive oil and mozzarella. This is another thing you don't have to buy, you can make yourself given the time. It's a balsamic reduction. Just boil some or simmer some balsamic vinegar with a little bit of spices, a little bit of sugar, maybe some soy sauce. Again, this is a time saver though, but I found it adds a remarkable flavor to this particular pizza. It almost looks like a chocolate syrup. Well, it's a nice presentation. And once you get good at it, you can make several at a time, as much as your grill space will allow. You make these appetizer if you're having a grill out. Do something like this as an appetizer. People will love it. Let's try it out. So there you have it. This is one of my favorite things to do on the grill. It's pretty easy to do. It's delicious. It's a crowd pleaser. And it's pizza. So what could go wrong? Enjoy.